Welcome to episode number 8 already. Streaming, how do I start? My name is Artomian. In the previous episode you might have checked out, or you might have not checked it out. In case you didn't, then you can go back. It's all at the start. It all starts with the Twitch setup and all that kind of stuff. And goes on to more advanced. It's a step-by-step tutorial on how to set up your own channel. But in case you did do that and you're watching episode 8, it's been a long road, guys, and we still got a couple of tutorials still upcoming. Not that much anymore. I'm running out of content. There's a couple of things that I still want to do. The CSS style sheets for the follower alert notifications, and a couple of other things. Not completely sure. Oh yeah, the system and internet requirements, which is the best setup for you. But for now, this is episode number 8, and we're gonna talk about tips and tricks. We're gonna take 5 tips and tricks, and we're gonna, what can I say? We're gonna highlight them out. There are a couple of great community contributors in the streaming community that have been working their asses off, both on bot wise but also on webware wise, to ensure that you can enlarge your viewer base. So let's get to our tutorial, the demo site on twitch.tv that we made over the course of these tutorials. If you want to check it out, you can do that at any time. www.twitch.tv/arctutorial. As you can see, you can go to the info section underneath it and click on the YouTube banner to get to the playlist immediately. You can also go to Facebook and Twitter and the Steam group. Happy to announce that the Steam group is growing quite okay, I must say, not rapidly, but okay. And of course the other things which we discussed in previous tutorials and episodes. And right now you notice that we have some extra banners added. So what are we gonna go over? We're gonna go over the top 5, which is the communication software. We're gonna go over Twitter bot or come on, Ark. The Twitter bot retweets, the twitchtips.com website, and the Reddit. Let's start off with the communication software. A lot of you out there are at the point already where you have like a community of 300-400. That's usually the average, the community that you want to think about. You know, what do I want to do with my viewers? Depending on if you want to do it with all of your viewers or just with a small group that you build up in game to do stuff, you need communication software. Bleh. Come on, man. In any way, there are 4 options that you have available besides Skype, of course, but Skype, I definitely disrecommend that. If you use Skype in order to communicate with your viewers, that means that you're gonna have to add your private Skype constantly to every other viewer. You're gonna have to first of all do the administration for it, so when somebody adds you, you need to approve that. Second of all, even when you're not streaming, and trust me on this, I learned the hard way on this one. Your viewers or followers start to ask you, when are you gonna start streaming again? That's something that in your off time you want to do other things and you want to be busy on other things. So the other communication software that you have available for it is TeamSpeak, Ventrilo, Mumble, and RaidCall. Those are the 4. I myself use the TeamSpeak, as you can see, nicely tied in my office, where nobody beside this little person can enter, and that's okay. But there's others as well, and some are paid and some are not paid. So let's get over TeamSpeak, of course. If you click on the link, you will get to TeamSpeak. Now, as you can see, TeamSpeak is basically what I just showed you. You get a bare server. You can make your own channels by way of right-clicking, create channel, and then go permanent, make it permanent, give it a name. You can even put a description or pictures into it, or URL links and that kind of stuff. If you have any questions about that, please feel free to PM me. It's pretty straightforward. The only other thing that TeamSpeak is a little bit weird about is the fact that you're gonna have to pay for this, not by way of TeamSpeak itself, but you can, or at least sales is for bigger parts if I'm correct, but you're gonna have to scout the Google, the almighty Google, for TeamSpeak servers. TeamSpeak servers. As you can see, there's a lot of websites out there that sell TeamSpeak, and the prices are quite different as well. Sometimes you have to pay for a slot, and other times you're gonna have to pay for the amount of users, like 20, 30, 100 or whatever. This particular case I think is not a selling site. Might be actually. Completely sure. Anyway, you're gonna have to go over Google and find the way. And there's a couple of things, like for example within website makers like Guild Launch and that kind of stuff. There's an integrated TeamSpeak into that, and you can buy that as well. Ventrilo is pretty much the same thing, except I can't show you actually because I don't have a Ventrilo running at the moment. But if you click on the link, you can go to ventrilo.com, of course download the client, as well as on TeamSpeak of course. I forgot to mention that you're gonna have to download the client for that, since it's software. Click on downloads, and then pick the operating system that you have running. Now again, with Ventrilo, that's a paid version as well. You see. Go to the almighty Google. Yes. Come on. Ooh. Extra W. Arc. There we go. Ventrilo. Oh. Server. And as you can see, you can buy them for example, starting from $2 over here, up to $10, or for 10 users, and then can go up to pay 160. I got a 400 slot. Well, this is kind of a little bit of an overkill, but anyway, that's Ventrilo as well. It's basically the same as TeamSpeak. Used to be a feud between Ventrilo users and TeamSpeak users. One prefers their one, and the other one prefers the other one. And nowadays it doesn't matter that much anymore. It depends more on what kind of interface you like rather than what's better. Trust me on this, guys. TeamSpeak isn't better than Ventrilo, and Ventrilo isn't better than TeamSpeak. Excuse me. That happens occasionally as well. Alright. The other two are Mumble and RateCall. Both are for free. If you go click on Mumble, you will get to the Mumble website. You can download the Mumble client as well as the server client, and you can host it completely for free. Basically the same as well. A lot of the time what I've noticed in World of Warcraft, this is being used by guilds. I think it's because of the interface. It's a very easy, straightforward interface and actually to use. And the last one is RateCall, and I actually have zero experience whatsoever on RateCall, so you're gonna have to find out for yourself on how that works. Actually curious on using that once. And that's exactly the same thing as well. I think it's based on Ventrilo, and there's a small YouTube tutorial about it as well. I noticed. Kind of looks user-friendly as well. Yes. Okay. That's communication software. It's not that difficult, you know, and if you want to spend the money, then go for TeamSpeak or Ventrilo. If you don't want to spend the money, just go for Mumble or RateCall. Pretty easy. Okay. Next up, TwitchStarter.com. Twitchstarter.com is a website where it connects, yeah, well, how do you say? It's like a miniature version of Twitch. They host off the Twitch servers directly your stream. You have like, how do you call it? Miniature accounts, and other people can check out your stream as well by way of Twitch Starter. Let me just show you. Let's go ahead and just show you that. If you click on the banner, you'll get to twitchstarter.com. As you can see, there's featured streamers, which are people that are actually paying, and there's people that are normally for free. Like this guy is featured at the moment. And actually it's not that expensive at all. Let me see. There was a connect button somewhere. Oh yeah, the only thing that you have to do is press connect over here. And then it should be able to connect. Yes, you're welcome. You have your account name, Twitch Starters Upgrade, which is the, how do you say it? Twitch Starter premium version. The guide and the library. Well, apparently prizes, cap at Twitch, leaderboards, and all that kind of stuff. This is kind of fun and handy, because this website also looks, based on the title, whether a viewer on twitchstarter.com does a giveaway. Let me show you that. If I can find that over here somewhere. Events, there. If you click on events, you see right now charity streams, early access new releases, happy birthdays, somebody that's it's birthday or something like that, 24-hour streams, world record speed runs, I'm not completely sure what that is, giveaways, free gear, and live streams always fresh. Now if you go to giveaways, it will show you a list on the amount of minutes that's already been streamed and the people that are actually doing giveaways at the moment, as you can see. And you can click on one of those streams and just join their channel. Pretty neat. I definitely recommend you to connect to this website, as it also gets, how do you say it, extra viewers to your channel as well. People do browse actually this website, and if you're looking to upgrade, not that expensive if I'm correct. Standard upgrade and the premium upgrade. If you go to premium upgrade, I think it was there we go. $5 a month and $20 a month, and that's maximum exposure on the Twitch Starter website. So pending on how serious you stream, you take your stream, you can buy a premium option on twitchstarter.com. Pretty nice. Never been to the clubhouse though. What the hell's the clubhouse? Oh, that's your account. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So that's twitchstarter.com. If you want to check it out, go to the demo site twitch.tv/arctutorial and click on the banner twitchstarter.com, or just simply go to twitchstarter.com. The third one is the Twitter bots. The Twitter bots are actually quite handy. Twitter bots are bots that are retweeting what your Twitter, for example, spamming. Now let me show you that. If you have your Twitter account connected to your twitch.tv account, that means that every time you go live, your Twitter account will push out a message saying that you go live for your followers. You can actually add that to a couple of these accounts and they will retweet it over their entire community on their follower base, and they usually have a very big following community. So it will enlarge your viewer base. I've put down the top 4 for what I think is the best one. Let's go to one. Twitch TV Online. As you can see, it's got 11.5k followers, and if I press, for example, add stream network or something like that, at Twitch TV Online. Oh, okay. Let's stream at Twitch TV Online. And then type in my message, I will tweet it out, and automatically he will retweet it to all of his followers, which is all 11.5k. Of course, you're gonna have to follow him for that as well. Did I not follow that? No, I'm following. Okay. And of course, you got a couple of others as well. I think Twitch sharing is actually quite active as well, since he's following you back as well. It's got 12k followers, and as you can see, it's pretty easy to get all the streams up and running. And believe it or not, there are actually people that are checking these Twitters out to check your channel out. Why? I don't know. I never checked them out. But yeah, other people do, apparently. So that's Twitter bots. If you don't like the notification that much, then don't follow it and leave that to the left. On the left side, we've got twitchtips.com. This was actually made with full support of the Twitch admin staff. There's this guy that takes it upon him to contribute and make this website. One of the nifty features it has is the ban checker. You can put the Twitch ID in here and it checks if it's banned or not. What it basically is it's a website for tips, tricks, tutorials, and everything else regarding development, and everything you need to know about Twitch. It's more of the advanced part. I would say there's a lot of information out there that you don't need as a streamer, but if you, for example, want to develop or want to join IRC or that kind of stuff, then you can go to twitchtips.com. I actually mailed him about our tutorial as well. I haven't got any response back so far at all whatsoever. I imagine he's a very busy person, and if not, then not, I guess. But that's basically twitchtips.com. So if you want to post something or contribute something, click to contribute. You can send him a message towards contact@twitchtips.com, and he will approve something or start a new discussion. You can do that as well, and you can log in even if I'm okay with your Facebook. It's got a Facebook, Twitter, and Google API embedded into it. That's quite handy to know. So this is not at all to enlarge your viewer base or your follower base. It's just to help out advising other people on streaming, or if you want to contribute something like you're a bot developer or something like that, or you make tutorials or something like that, you can contact him about this. Got the feeling I'm running quite fast through this tutorial, but that's okay, I guess. Last one is actually not a favorite of mine to do, but I feel like it's part of doing the tutorials as well, which is the Reddit. First of all, I'm not a fan of Reddit. Second of all, I'm not a fan of the team that's running Twitch Reddit. For personal reasons, that doesn't mean that they're not doing an excellent job. If you click on the link in the demo site, you will get to the Twitch Reddit site. This is the unofficial Twitch Reddit site. Twitch.tv doesn't have its own Reddit, but there's a team of 8 people, I think, right now that are hosting it. Actually 2, 4, 6, 7, and not a moderator. 7 people are actually moderating this. and everybody posts everything except of course sharing your stream. That's something that's not appreciated. Henceforth, I'm not a big fan of this team, since apparently I got a permanent ban on this Reddit simply because I posted something about Depot, which I make tutorials for, and they banned me for older posts of a couple of months ago or something like that, which were against the term violation, and so happened they decided to completely ban me altogether a couple of months later, even though I made the post about Depot, which is totally unrelated to my own stream. So in layman terms, they're kind of, in the nicest way said, yeah, what is a nice word to use? But you know, I'm inclined not to use actually nice words on this because they're really not that fun to communicate with. Actually, to be honest, the head moderator is actually quite a decent person to communicate with. The rest simply are, trust me on this, if you are getting a warning or temp ban, they're doing it very gnarly, and it's not something that, but you know, if it's helpful to you, if you can get helpful articles for you, there's a couple of quite helpful articles that are about and it's also posting any news related to, for example, maintenance on twitch.tv as well. So for that, I definitely recommend you to connect to it if you are using Reddit. That's basically Reddit. Okay, the last thing I want to go over, because that's actually the top 5 that I wanted to go over with the tips and tricks. I actually don't have that much tips and tricks anymore to enlarge your viewer base. One thing that I do want to point out is that I started my own project for software development, which is Project HelixBot. I'm looking for people that want to join me in coding this. It's gonna be Java templated, I think, all together with Perk, and let me see, trying to use PerkBot for this, Java IRC bot, and we have for GeoBot, we have some source code actually that I'm gonna ask to copy, but that's my channel actually. If you want to know about HelixBot, then simply click on HelixBot to go to the Reddit. I've posted a couple of them over here. At the moment I'm not that how do you say it, active on it, since I still need to start working on it, and I've got a lot of things to do. I'm changing out my stream setup to another room as well, and I need to paint and all that kind of stuff as well, so this is going to be a little bit on the lower end of it. And if you want to know exactly what HelixBot, what my initial idea about it is, then I made a pre-alpha introduction video. You click on that here. I will be also adding for the next time on the Photoshop underneath it the Reddit banner for it, and we'll go hopefully on the next tutorial over some CSS, some style sheeting with the follower alert notification, and possibly some Reddit as well, since it might be that you want to create your own Reddit or subreddit, I must say. I hope you find this YouTube tutorial handy. Again, if you want to see the demo website, you can go to www.twitch.tv/arctutorial, and do not forget to subscribe, share and follow. If you want to know about other things as well, there's an entire playlist of the other 7 episodes in front of this, and possibly a couple of episodes behind this as well. I'm Arctomian. I will see you on the next tutorial. Until then, ta-ta.